first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, they run with Edmonds. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Now back to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to start at their own 7.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL? Heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said, brute strength, force of will.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He's got a man, complete, touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So Miami coming out for their second drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, they run with Edmonds. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Here's Holmes. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Levante David in on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling.
Touchdown, Washington! A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now here's a throw that's complete. 2nd catch for him today. First down. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. This is fielded at the 7. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Holmes. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
A run now with Holmes. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. On the carry is Holmes. And he'll take this down to the 33. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run. This is Holmes. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd and 6. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They're going to look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 75 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent, the blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. James has got it, complete. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 69 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, it'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have
touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or...
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So that challenge, a successful one. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The ball comes out, and it's Washington that scoops it up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. Message received here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he returns this to the 22. So here is Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The stop made there by Chandon Sullivan.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's Kelsey on the ground. Touchdown, Washington! A big play there. 55 yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Dancing. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's Washington that scoops it up and shoving his way inside the 35. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And taken down just shy of the 40. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they got this game well in hand.
Now a give to Edmonds. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll look to throw now on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now a give, right side. Holmes. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's Edmonds. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Another carry now for Edmonds. Yeah, he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Pressure comes, but it doesn't prevent him from getting off a good one here. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? And it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Miami. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner? You're on defense because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 217 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Rolling to his right. The connection made. It's Graham. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Now back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Holmes. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Holmes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, it's Holmes. Oh, he leaped over him. Had a little bit of daylight. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On the ground, it's James. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run it with James. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try again, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Taking it in from 2 yards. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Steps away toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll run on 1st down. Holmes. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, it's Holmes. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Pushes past him. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Levante David in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. On second down now, it's Holmes. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. We saw so... And as this defense walks off the field...